Hello, all. It is Wednesday, September 16th, and this is Mrs. Sullivan for Social Studies. So, guess what? Warm up. It should be done. If you haven't done it, go do it. But it asks you, what is a dictatorship? So, a dictatorship is when you have one person who is in total control of everything. So, whatever they say goes. They rule and have absolute control over people's lives in the country. They can tell you what to do, when to do it, and what the expectation is. And they usually rule by using fear and force to get what they want. So something in that nature for your answer would be perfectly correct. Now today, we are still on governments, and you are still kind of comparing and contrasting those different types of governments of the world to better understand how your country and some other countries work. How you're going to do that, if you did not finish the Governments of the World table yesterday, you are going to complete that for me. And then you have a government's true and false to answer. Some of you finished that yesterday, some of you didn't. So that is on there for today also. If you got it done yesterday, you can skip right over that because you're awesome. And everyone else, you're still awesome too, but you just have to do it. And then you need to complete and submit the Governments of the World review. Now, there also is a little video in there to review things again that you can watch. And you'll know you've got it when you can go through and you can recognize if statements are true and false about the different types of governments. And you can also go through and state what government is being described in those review questions. So just to give you examples, if you are in modules and you are looking at Wednesday, you've got a Google Meet today from 12:30 to 1. We'll review some of those governments again and take questions if needed. If you did not finish the table yesterday, you're going to click on here and it gives you all of the information again that you would need. There's the instruction video from yesterday. It has sound. That one does. Amazing. Here is the reading link, and then you have the table again if you need it. If you have all of that finished, then you can skip right over that. And then you have your two question assignments that need to be completed for today. Governments true and false, and Governments of the World review. So if I am looking at governments true and false, it is going to give you a statement, and you can use your notes, you can use the reading, whatever you would like to read. And you are just going to say if that is true or false. So like question 1, a monarchy can be like a dictatorship, or it can be a part of a democracy. So you can kind of go back to that part of the reading and see if you think that would be true or if it would be false. You're just going to answer those. And if you notice on your screen up at the top, it'll tell you that you get 2 attempts. So hint, hint, if you don't get them all right the first time, you can take it again. And you should get an 8 out of 8 the second time because you should know which ones you got wrong and you can fix it. After you are done with the true and false, the only other thing you have is this Governments of the World review, and you will want maybe the reading opened up in a tab if you need it and your notes. So on this one, the first 10 questions, I don't want to edit that. I hit the wrong button. 1 second. I'm not going to do this entire video again. That would be way too long. So the first 10 questions are just vocab. So they want you to type in here. It's a type of democracy where the citizens elect leaders to represent them in government. You are going to type the answer in here. When you type the answer in, you do need to spell it correctly or you will get counted wrong. So use the reading or your notes to make sure you spell that right. So those first 10 questions just are the vocab that is in the reading. And then the last 5 questions, you are given a description about a specific type of government. And you either are putting what one or two types of government are represented in that place. So get those 15 correct. Make sure you do pay attention on these, whether you are looking for two governments or one government. That will make a difference on whether you get that right or not. Now, as you go through it, if you have questions, please let me know. And I may see some of you at the Google Meet. And if not, have a fantastic day.